You know, people come up to me in the street and they say, hey, you're that artist who did that Last Supper painting, you know. And at first I sort of think, God, they're going to hit me. But most of the time they get there and they are, congratulations, well done, we love that painting, and aren't Christians wackos? I don't like that. I used to be a Christian, and I feel sad that people are like that, because I'd be offended. And if I was a Christian and saw the Last Supper, I don't think I would have been offended at that. And as I talk to Christians, most Christians are not offended by the Last Supper painting. They can see it's an environmental message. They don't feel threatened. Their faith isn't threatened by that painting. Most Christians are okay. Most Christians are, well, maybe I'm just talking about Australians, but most of the Christians I know meet are just reasonable people, and they're just nice people. And I don't get the, oh, those Christians are wackos. Maybe it's because I used to be one. Maybe that's the case. But I thought I'd make a little video, and I've done a couple of paintings, sort of talking about one of the more positive sides of Christianity. And it doesn't necessarily just have to be Christianity. It can be any stage of your life where you feel you need a change. You see, when I become born again, I walked away from a lot of friends. I walked away from a lot of material possessions. I even used to start hanging out in different places. It was like part of me had died and I started a new life. Now, that could be a beautiful thing, could it not? Bogans. I've done this piece of artwork here, and it's of a snake sloughing its skin. Now snakes, well, the tiger snake, this one here, as they grow, when they're first born they're this big and they grow, and each year they usually slough their skin about 3 times. As they grow, as they eat, they grow bigger, they shed their skin. When they're an adult snake, they probably shed their skin once a year. If they get damaged or injured in any way, that will bring on a shedding of the skin, and they come out all fresh and new. And snakes have actually been used in the past as an example by Christians of rebirth, the sloughing of the skin. So this one here is called A Brand New Day, and I've got another one here called Reborn from the Darkness. These are basically, as I say, people can take these any way they want. If you're a Christian, you can look at this, you can say that represents being born again, because you're taking off the old skin and you're coming out fresh and new. You can take it that way. If you're not a Christian, you can say, well, I'm sick of these things in my life, I might start anew. So I'd see that as a positive thing. And some, when I was born again, some people would say, oh, it's just enthusiasm. But I tell you, it's much more than enthusiasm. And this is what a lot of atheists don't understand, is that being born again is very, very real to Christians. I just happen to be a born again atheist.